Alright, I'm going to go over the core nuke nades. First things first, when you come out of spawn, shoot out these 4 windows. Keep these CTs guessing. To nade open squeaky, aim at the right side of this A. And then for mini smoke, look at the door. You want to be along the back wall till you see about half of the door. And then you see the direct line to the back of mini. Now imagine someone was standing in the door, aim at head height, and then run through. This will bounce in a good way to not leave any gaps. Now we go on the roof for some A-site nades. These can be thrown as mollies and flashes. So you could have 11 or 13 core nuke nades, depending on how you look at it. So stand along this line on the, I believe this is a vent of some sort. And I'll look at the vent on the roof. Count 1, 2 white lines in. And then run through. This will go just to the right of this big middle beam. And it'll molly hut pretty nicely. It'll burn out someone who has to stand like right on the edge here. And it'll also burn hut enough that they have to like go down on the door sort of. I'll do that again. Go. It might even bleed Tetris if you're lucky. Not this time, but that's an added bonus. You can throw a flash the same way. This will blind a fair number of spots like heaven, left side default, back wall, someone peeking out Asian vent, in front of vent, a lot of good spots. And then for default molly, look at the railing, the back corner railing, get in this corner, jump throw. And you could also jump through a flash from the same spot. The flash, see it just pops in the air here. This will get someone standing default. It'll also get someone like heaven, somewhere on the rafters, some people hut. So those are really good flashes for A. Alright, let's go to outside now. You can throw outside flashes over a silo if you want, but don't have any specific ones for you guys. Then for this first smoke on the cross, you want to aim between these 2 fence posts at around the lowest telephone wire height as you run out. So run, past the blue bin before so you get enough distance. Run through that one. Then I'll blue knife and give you the ability to run behind it, and I kind of like that aspect of it. So that's the outside cross. Now for the 2 secret cross smokes, the first one, I'm going to line up in the truck pretty particularly. People will be here or here or whatever. I like to go until I can just see the right post of the ladder and not the left side. So then stand up, go from the top right corner of the left set of windows halfway over to the right set of windows, and then jump through that. And then there's 2 ways you can throw the second one. One is more optimal from here, but it's slower. The other one is faster and easier. Go from the left side of the sign up to just above the barbed wire. You can also look at this, little stripe in the wall. Jump through that. Or you just come in here along the truck, aim somewhere along the right side of this big gray clamp thing, and jump through that as well. So you can see this smoke is a little bit more optimal, doesn't have as much smoke pluming as the second one, which means for this one, you could see a couple toes as people cross through here. So I would recommend so this smoke will be like a little farther along, so there won't be that much of a gap, but a CT could still spot some toes. So this one is better, but if I throw this one again, and then this one, you'll see the bounce is the same no matter where you aim on this thing. There's not too much, but there's a bit, and you want to avoid that, so the other smoke is better. But now we can go for the 3 smoke wall outside. There's a way that I can throw all 3 of them from right here, which is left side one here, Middle one, step throw bind. And then right side down at this corner, step throw bind. If you don't have a step throw bind, that's fine. This is the second secret smoke they showed earlier. So you can see this one lets you cross to secret pretty nicely. So you could throw the outside wall smoke from here, here, and then the middle smoke, you want to come along the back wall until you see, I call this the planet, this blue circle, and up into the wall, wire, run for a little while and then throw. Don't run too far because it'll hit the roof. And this one just plumes right in the middle, gives you a nice 3 smoke wall. Now the other right side smoke you can do is from the truck, and this is kind of a lurk smoke. By saying here, I don't line up as particularly for this one, but in this little corner here, where the metal meets the red part, I'm doing the middle one again, you can see this one plumes into mini. So as a T, you can walk behind this smoke, try to clear garage, clear a mini, stuff like this. So that smoke is good. If I throw the first one again, you still have the nice wall. But to cross secret, you need to go close behind it and then walk along the wall like this. You can't cross on the back wall with the 3 wall smoke. You have to cross in front of red and then to secret. And the last thing is a red box molly from outside. CTs would be an aggro along the back wall till you see the whole lamppost. Simple throw at the top. And those are the coordinates for Nuke.